Biden has said that the test should be who is best able to defeat Donald Trump.
Right.
That's the test. Why are you the best capable, the strongest Democrat to defeat Donald Trump?
Well, Andrea, let's start with this. I love my country. I love my country. And I feel a sense of responsibility to stand up and fight for the best of who we are. And I'm prepared to fight, and I know how to fight. And in particular, when we're talking about fighting for the values that we hold sacred and dear, when it comes to talking about how we fight for the American people and have leadership in this country that is focused on the needs of the people instead of self-interest, I'm prepared to fight that way. And I believe it will be a winning fight. I believe that we are at a point where we have got to stop vilifying people based on sexual orientation, and we've got to understand that when we are talking about, in particular, the transgender community, for too long they've been the subject of bias and, frankly, a lack of understanding about their circumstance and their physical needs in addition to any other needs they have, and it's about time that we have a better understanding of that. Well, my concern is that there have been human rights abuses that have taken place there. My concern is that we cannot conduct our foreign policy through tweets. My concern is that when we make decisions about what we will do in terms of our military presence, much less our diplomatic priorities, that we do that in a way that will involve consultation with our military leaders, in a way that will involve some kind of consultation or at least outreach to our allies around the globe, and that when we then make those decisions, the American public can have a better sense of confidence that it is the right decisions. Well, for all voters, we've got to reach out to folks. We've got to go where they are, understand who they are. We have to listen as much as we talk, and that is certainly what I intend to do as a candidate for the President of the United States. Student loan debt is one of the biggest challenges facing our country and facing our students. What we have to do is also have a commitment to what we need to do around debt-free college and college for all. The other is what we need to do around changing the system in such a way that students can refinance their debt, and currently we don't have such a system. We also have to go after predatory, in particular for-profit colleges that have been peddling misinformation to students, getting them to pay a lot of money and go in debt without a degree that allows them to get any kind of employment. The core of my campaign is the people. It's about the people. And understanding that, as with any one of us, we all have lives that are complex. So on the issue of climate change, every parent wants to know that their child can drink clean water and breathe clean air. And that same parent wants to know that they're able to bring home enough money with one job to pay their bills and pay their rent and put food on the table instead of having to work 2 and 3 jobs. Every person wants to know that there will be a criminal justice system that is fair to all people, regardless of their race. Every person wants that a mother and father should not have to sit down with their teenage son and have the talk and tell that child about how they may be stopped or arrested or in some way profiled and potentially shot because of their race. These are collective, universal priorities. And these are the priorities of the people of this country. Nobody is living their life through the lens of one issue. And I think what people want is they want leadership that sees them through the complexity of each of our lives and pays equal attention to their needs. Let's not put people in a box. And I think as they make their decisions, let's give them credit for being smarter than that.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.